Yeah, I think so. It's, obviously it still stings coming off a tough loss, and one I didn't feel I played very well. So it's hard. You got to try to move on, but at the same time learn from your mistakes, and you get an extra week to kind of think about it. And after you win, it's fun, but after you lose, it stings even more because you have more time to think about it. So hopefully myself and our team work hard, come back, and get ready to finish out the season.
Would you learn from the Wisconsin game, or are you past the point of learning?
No, definitely not past the point of learning. Kind of the same old stuff. It's what was kind of the disappointing thing is that a lot of the things I made mistakes on in 2021 against Wisconsin, I did the same thing in 2022. So I think that was the hardest pill to swallow. Is I knew the mistakes I made and tried to learn from them, and then for some reason just didn't put it past me and made some stupid mistakes. So definitely never past learning. I think is not fun to be humbled, but hopefully it makes you work harder. I know for a fact it's made me work even harder here down the stretch of the year, so hopefully we can go on a run from here.
Because you came off a pretty good high from the Nebraska game with some of the throws you made in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, you felt like you were ready to put some games back to back here toward the end? Yeah,
and you have a plan, and things don't always go to plan. So, you hope to never throw interceptions, to play good every game. It's just not how it goes. So, you take one game at a time, one play at a time. It's not always pretty. It's football. There's losses, wins, success, and failures. So, you do what you can and put it behind you and keep moving forward.
Have you ever thought about what's at stake this month?
Definitely. I think we understand. There's a lot that rides on these games, especially as you get late in the year, and we know what's ahead of us. But as much as Coach Brahms preached it, we try to remind ourselves one game season. It means nothing if you don't beat your next opponent, and that's pretty much goes for any week. So you got to come to play with your next opponent. Can't look past anybody. Can't look ahead, and focus as much as you can on one game and try to go win it.
This is a big week for Charlie and Tyrone.
Yeah. Obviously, a lot at stake, and they made a decision to come here. So, there's a lot, but at the end of the day, it's just a football game. We got to go out and execute, and like I said, it doesn't matter if we don't win the game. So we got to go win the game.
Yeah, I asked Jeff this on Monday, but with the transfer portal and guys changing programs so much, something like this is probably going to become commonplace over time.
Right.
So does it lessen the impact of it a little bit, where guys are going against former teammates, and it just kind of becomes the norm of college football and college athletics?
Yeah, who's to say? As things get crazier and transfer portal picks up, and it's definitely crazy. It's a unique situation that they're put in to transfer within conference and play against your former team. So it'll be a cool opportunity for them. But I know they want to play well and want us to win. So we're going to focus on that.
Just in your words, what Charlie's meant to this offense?
Yeah, he's just been a huge player for us. Super dynamic, has come in and learned the playbook in a short amount of time and works hard. Loves football, and his teammates love him. He's a great guy for the locker room. So anytime you bring in a guy who's a 6-year senior, who's a great player, who's kind of feeling like it's his last opportunity to prove himself, which I know he did to start the season. Super motivated, and has been a huge impact player for us.
Do you ever catch yourself maybe looking for him or anybody else?
Yeah, it's any quarterback. Some plays you go through a progression, and no matter who's out there, you're going through this progression, one person to the next, and sometimes you get in situations where you look at matchups, and so we try to give our best players the ball in space and let them do what they do. And Charlie's obviously one of our best players, so we've tried to do that a lot.
Obviously, Iowa, like Wisconsin, focal point of the team is the defense. But this team's had more success against Iowa in years past. What do you think the differences are between the Hawkeyes and the Badgers defensively that maybe allows you to have a little more success, be able to have the type of games you've had against them in years past? Yeah,
like you said, it's historically great program, great defense. They play hard. They don't bust, line up in the right position. Going to be where they're supposed to be, and coach really well and play really hard. So I think in years past we've done a good job of just trying to go execute one play after the other, knowing our assignment. And I don't think anything is different this year. So we have to do that. They're going to be another good team, another good defense that we're going to have to play well to beat.